Hello, what's up everybody, and welcome back to Scents of South Jersey with me, Kellen, for another fragrance review. This is one of my newest videos of 2024. I'm not sure in which order I'm going to release these, so if this is the first one you're watching, Happy New Year. I hope everyone had a safe, pretty much from Thanksgiving to Christmas to New Year's. I always take a little bit of a hiatus at that point just to, focus on family and my friends and the events that go on. But I am back here in the new year with a new review of a discontinued fragrance. What a shock, what a surprise, right? So today we're going to be taking a look at the release in the year 2015 from Giorgio Armani. It is Acqua Di Gio Profumo. So as we always do in all of my individual reviews, we're going to take a look at the box and bottle presentation, go over the notes, talk to you about which ones I pick up on the most, describe the performance and my experience wearing it, then give it my overall thoughts, and then of course my overall rating. If it is your first time here, make sure to subscribe. And guys, we did it. We reached the 10,000 subscriber mark. I'm so happy. It actually happened while I was on my little break and I noticed it, and I put out a thank you to everybody. Anyone that's ever watched the video, subscribe, comments. I know I got the diehards and the people that trickle in. I appreciate each and every one of you. And now we're on the road to 20K too. So not really worried about that. That'll happen when it's happened. I'm gonna, just be in the moment here. Hitting 10,000 is a lot, especially for someone that reviews classics and discontinued stuff, things that aren't as mainstream. But anyway, I wanted to thank you all. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't done so. If you enjoy the type of videos that I create, check out the Scents of South Jersey Instagram page for news and updates on the channel, and obviously things like when my next videos are going to drop. Also, I do have the affiliate link for Masudo button-down shirts. I wore several of them over the Christmas and New Year holiday. Again, if you see the button-downs that I wear, whether it's a crazy pattern or solid with the pattern on the cuff, today I'm not wearing one, but either way, the link is in the description below for 40% off, and it goes directly to the website. You don't have to put in any code. You just click the link and pick which one you like and buy it, if that is your style. So anyway, let's jump into this review and take a look at Acqua Di Gio's Profumo. Okay, as always, we'll start with the presentation. So I've got the box here. This is separate from the bottle I was just showing. So looks very similar to the Acqua Di Gio. It's just black and silver here. It says Profumo. And this box is for 125 ml. The bottle that I have, this is a 75 ml. Here you can see the concentration. So this is a spray bottle. You got the batch code underneath there with some more brand information. More brand information on the back here. And on the top, you've got the GA, the Giorgio Armani too. So let's open it up, see inside. It does have a French wrapper. I wanted to show you each the presentation. So I've done some damage. You can see the fill line for this one. Where is it? It's about like right there. And same with this one too. So this is a little bit of an older one. This one is more of the recent ones. Either way, they're both discontinued. On the bottom here, you can see what it looks like on the bottom of the bottle. Very shiny. And it is this an eau de parfum? I really can't even tell. Yeah, it says parfum. So this is a parfum concentration. This one has the magnetic cap, which I think is cool. Distribution on it, very good. Sprays a lot out. This one, the cap does click into place. You can see that there, the symbol again, but it's not magnetic. Smell is pretty much the same. I haven't really noticed anything different. Very, very nice, sleek looking bottle. Obviously Armani, the Italian style, does it very well with the presentation. Okay, as far as the notes go for Acqua Di Gio Profumo, not nearly as many notes as the original. The original one I came out in 1996. So it was, if you look at Fragrantica, you can see the notes. There's so many of them. This one has a lot less. In the top, there's just C notes and bergamot. And then in the middle, it's rosemary, sage, and geranium. And then in the base, there's incense and patchouli. So the notes that I pick up, obviously there's a freshness to it, the aquatic, the C notes, the bergamot, but I really get that incense and I really get that patchouli, and that's what makes it a dark version of the original. Talking about the performance for this scent, it is awesome. This scent for sure lasts, especially when you're doing it on skin and clothing especially, 9 hours plus in my experience. I am getting hints of it when I think it's gone, and you just, it's the end of the day, end of the work day, and it's still there. Other people are noticing it when I'm not, so maybe I'm going nose blind to it, but that's way, way, way in the end of the day. So the performance on this is stellar, especially compared to the original one, especially the current formulation, where that one's way fresher, not going to last as long, still smells fantastic and is one of the groundbreaking fragrances. But this one, this flanker is very, very, very good in terms of the performance. Okay, time for my overall thoughts on Acqua Di Gio's Profumo by Giorgio Armani. So, this stuff is awesome. It's no secret that I like it. And I've had the original. I've had the original for a long time. And I'll be honest, I never really paid too much attention to the flankers because there's a lot of flankers, right? And I assumed, which I shouldn't always do, that maybe I wouldn't like it, or I think the original is the best. And in many cases, especially with the classics, the original is always the best. But someone in Fragcom who I trust, who I communicate with often, swore by this scent. So what did I do? I bought it. And I got it in, and there's something about it where it's got the freshness of the original, but underneath that sits that patchouli and incense, which really makes the scent pop, especially in the air. Like smelling this in the air, it's just like, wow. Like on your skin, if you go like this, at first I was like, I'm not 100% sure, but I kept wearing it, gave it more time, and I really fell in love with the scent. It's awesome. All year round, you could wear it all year round. But I think it really is killing it in the wintertime because that's when I got it. I received it in the cold weather, and it's still the cold weather. So that's when I've been wearing it. So, I don't normally talk about compliments, and that's something that it doesn't really happen often. And I think that a lot of times in many videos, that is really exaggerated by people to get them to purchase it or whatever. And that's just not what I talk about. But I have never received so many ever in terms of work. And with work, what I'm doing, pharmaceuticals, going to different offices, and people in the office, even at the end of the day when I'm thinking the scent is gone, what are you wearing? That smells so good. Oh, is that my boyfriend used to wear that. Girls at the counter were saying that. Oh, which one is it? Oh, that is right. It is discontinued. They don't have it at Macy's anymore or wherever they shop. I was shocked to get so many with this one. And by so many, I mean like 5 instances that I can remember. That's it. But still, it doesn't happen often, and it did with this scent, which is a testament to it. Even more so than Aventus, which I think smells better and is a better fragrance overall. But this one is very versatile, definitely mass appealing. And why they discontinued it is beyond me. So now there's other ones like Profondo Lights, and I've heard that those aren't as good from the person that told me about this one. And I have to trust them because this is a great fragrance. It absolutely kills it. Again, you could wear it anytime, anywhere, and you're always going to smell nice. Okay, guys, before we do the final ratings, it's rant time. I have to rant about something. I got sold a fake bottle of this by somebody on Mercari. You know that I have a Mercari page. I forgot to mention that in the beginning of the video. The link for my Mercari page is below. It's all stuff from my collection, all 100% authentic. This person, and their name on Mercari is Fragrance Vault 11, had a 6.08 ounce bottle of this, and he had it for $200. And all he sold was fragrances, and he had decent reviews. Only 1 or 2 bad ones, but I didn't even really pay attention to that. And I messaged him, and I was talking about an offer. He's like, yeah, the price is firm. This is discontinued. It's the parfum. He had it labeled wrong on his title. He had the title as Profondo, but the picture was clearly Profumo. I'm just thinking maybe he typoed, whatever. So he said, yeah, I have a backup bottle. It's discontinued. I do want to sell this one. Same like the reason I do. I'm not wearing it, and I have that other one. And this is the big bottle, which they don't make anymore. And he's right. And the deal, it was $200. And I'm like, I have a few already, but I was like, what the hell, why not? I had a balance on my Mercari, so it really wasn't going to cost me much at all out of my pocket because it was just basically trading cologne for cologne on Mercari since I sell a lot there and I just leave the money that I make in the account. So if I want to buy something, I can. It comes in and it gets delivered, and I had a horrible head cold. So I sprayed it, and I'm like, that doesn't smell right, even though I had a horrible sense of smell. So I sprayed mine, and for like the first second, that's when I could smell something, and then I just couldn't smell anything anymore due to the head cold. So I waited a day, and then I got the notification from him that he knew it was delivered, and he was pressuring me to rate, because on Mercari, when you receive something, you have to rate the seller to make sure it's all good, and once you do, the sale's final. And he was like, hey, it was delivered, can you rate me? And I thought that was weird because nobody ever does that. I never do that because after 3 days, it automatically rates the seller anyway, and you're good. And I started to inspect the bottle, and it had dings and lifts all around here. This guy 100% opened it up and refilled it with some cheap alternative because the smell was, my girlfriend said it was different. I knew it was different. My head cold went away and I knew it was different. The guy sold me a fake and I protested to Mercari. I went and filed a claim for return. I was gonna go at him, but I thought, you know what, let me be quiet. Let me just file the complaint with the pictures and everything. I took pictures of my bottle, the neck, because it doesn't matter how dinged up and scratched the bottle is, this is never gonna get touched. And his was all fucked up and I couldn't really tell from the photos. So just be careful out there. Fragrance Vault 11, yo, F that guy. Okay guys, sorry about the rant. Now it's time to rate Acqua Di Gio's Profumo. Presentation wise, it's very cool. I like the black and the silver. I like black and gold. However, I think silver goes more with Giorgio Armani's look for Acqua Di Gio. So the bottle's not that much different from the original, but the colors make it look a little sleeker. So 8 out of 10. I like the box as well. 8 out of 10 for the presentation. The performance, I'm getting easily 9 hours. So 9 out of 10 there. And the scent, I almost want to say it's better than the original. I go back and forth. I don't know because I have, I feel like a loyalty to the original, but it's still a fantastic scent. 8.5 out of 10. So it's going to bring the overall rating from me for Acqua Di Gio's Profumo to 8.5 out of 10. All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up for me for my review of Acqua Di Gio Profumo by Giorgio Armani. Please let me know in the comment section, what are your thoughts on this fragrance? Are you mad that they discontinued it? Because I sure am. What is your favorite flanker for Acqua Di Gio? Do you like the original, or are there other flankers that you find better or more attractive than this one? Let me know in the comment section. I always appreciate all of the interaction. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to check out the Instagram page. Check out the link for my Mercari page if you want to purchase fragrances directly from my collection. And of course, if you want a sick Masudo shirt, check out that affiliate link there, 40% off. And thank you all so much for watching and hanging out with me today. And I will see you all in the next video. Take care.